kompetisi Indonesia Cup dan lompat ke laga. PP Maicon Sergi Barjuan Fortress long range tackle phenomenal pass crossing RT. Cek tes.
Let the beat drop.
Brazil England. Coba push divisi. Oke, kita akan coba push divisi ya guys ya. Untuk kalian cek sinyal, apakah sinyal mendukung atau tidak. Soalnya kalau di sini gua kalau main divisi itu kadang sinyalnya jelek banget tuh. Oh yang lumayan nih kan. Token penguat tuh. Nggak ada token itu ya. Cek dulu update kontraknya. Bullet Breeder 965. Simpen aja lah, simpen buat nanti gacha di apa namanya ya, update selanjutnya lah.
forgive me for my sin. Blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like balls to my chin. I wish I didn't know it all. I wish I could stop my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I could come apart.
Walking down this lonely street, stars above the gentle beat. Wait for calm,
Tuh, nomor Preston Harry Kane. Hujan cok sini cok. Lama kali ini musimnya ini. Lima belas, 14. Aduh. Lama kali, cok. Jadi wong memang sih apa turu iki wong itu. Bismillah, mudah-mudahan sinyal bagus. Amin. Duh. Pertanda apakah ini?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Indonesia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Cok, ya ampun. Berak tendangan itu.
And we're underway. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Drogba. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! He's delivered all right! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted.
Li sinyal. Astagfirullah. Astagfirullah.
Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior!
Hoki sih,
It's
hoki,
in.
hoki.
A game of
Patah-patah,
thrills,
ngelek-ngelek.
all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 8 minutes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Griezmann.
Like.
Foot in, looking for the run, and now the breakaway. Messi, and he's there to make the challenge. That's a little off target. The most accurate pass. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nggak kuat aku, Cuk.
He's in a great position here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mateus, and it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's in on goal.
Astagfirullah, Messi.
Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams. Driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about within shooting range. Law. And this is Messi. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Little pass back. And Mateus. And it's Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. Law unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Basten. Griezmann. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Delay.
And this is
Patah-patah,
Drogba.
delay pula.
Tries to play it through. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Indonesia looking to pass their way through.
Normal lah.
And this is Kane. Kane proves just a little bit too strong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Oh, a delicate chip through. Roberto Carlos could try cutting in. Big header! It's a goal!
Nice.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 38 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cuk, patah-patah cuk.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. He gets big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Satu cuk sih. Aduh apa?
Trouble there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer for Indonesia, number 12, Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just...
And there's the end of the first half. Indonesia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Kacau sini anjing. Ini kalau masih kayak gini untuk kedepannya udah ini tuh satu aja dah gua lah.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
Push versus AI aja lah, udah paling enak, nggak ada gangguan-gangguan sinyal. Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo. Open. Matthews Black.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Indonesia braced for their anthem.
think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
There's the whistle. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. And he's managed to get rid.
Tony Adam mencari kawan.
Costa Curta.
Adam.
Law. That was superb goalkeeping.
Law actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And it's Lam. Messi. A nice sequence of passes this. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just a whisker away.
Iya bang, pakai PC. Main konsol. eFootball konsol pakai PC. Cuma ini versus AI. Soalnya barusan udah
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
PVP
Both sides seem
versus
happy
player.
with the patient
Sinyalnya
approach for
bang
now,
kacau
still
parah.
trying
Soalnya di sini
to
lagi hujan
have a
juga.
good look at one another.
Darren Fletcher.
Main juga tak bang?
And he's gone searching crossfield.
Bang Mirwan main di PC atau di mobile nih?
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lam knocks it into space. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in.
Speknya sih
Come through and he's had a quick look inside.
ya apa ya, kalau banyak orang ngomong sih teman-teman
Decent
tuh
chance!
mid end lah, mid end.
Goal! Manchester United! They
Pakai
forced the error and extracted the
prosesornya itu
maximum punishment.
Ryzen 7
Peter, they should just never have lost the
5700X,
ball from
VGA-nya
there. But you have to
RX
give credit and fairness to the
6600.
front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
RAM pakai 64, 4 keping.
So we
Jadi
have
satu
our
kepingnya itu yang
breakthrough.
16
Well,
GB.
I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's
Ya udah, aku
Griezmann.
doain lah bang,
In with the
semoga
challenge.
cepet kumpul biar bisa ngerakit.
Now it's Rooney.
Amin.
Played out to the left flank.
Semoga sehat selalu.
And he's picked
Jadi
it up out
ngumpulin
wide.
duitnya itu
He's found a way
kenceng
through.
dan lancar, aman.
He's having a shot. They've done it.
Target mau
And
beli
they're at it
mau
again
ngerakit
in
spek yang gimana nih
double quick
untuk Bang
time.
Mirwan ini.
Another moment of magic, a real
Habis
wow
aku
moment.
itu ngerakit
It's
tahun berapa
beautiful
ya,
poise.
kemarin
I mean, most
ya?
players in that position, I think, would probably fluff
2023
that,
kalau nggak salah,
but not this
2023.
fella.
Habis sekitar 18 sekian.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline,
Untuk
telling his team to
SSD
calm down.
aku
But they'll
pakainya
need to do
1
that
TB
pretty
sama
quickly.
Bang. Aku
It's
pakai
composure
2
from here.
SSD soalnya
Closing in on goal.
untuk NVMe-nya 1
Well, it
TB,
seems as if he's
terus
just had a momentary
SATA-3-nya
lapse
1
and
TB.
slipped
Harusnya
into
pakai yang
tunnel
2
vision
TB.
because he had good options around
Jadi
him and he failed to
untuk
get his head up.
penyimpanan lumayan luas sih bang.
Well,
Yang
that had the makings of something quite promising, but
NVMe
it's
kita pakein
fizzled
buat
out into nothing.
Windows, terus yang SATA-3 bisa pakein
They need to
itu
play this
buat apa
quicker in
namanya?
transitions like this.
Game-game.
Lahm plays it in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Indonesia are still
Udah mulai
behind
nyicil
as
beli apa
we
aja,
reach out
apa
for
aja nih Bang
half-time.
Mirwan nih?
Mateus. Vinicius Junior. Look at the space. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ini
He's had a shot. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
gokil.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Darren Fletcher. Park Ji-sung. Oh, a delicate chip through. Menu receives it in a wide position.
Thank you, terima kasih untuk yang udah join
That's
dan
been
gabung.
intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Terima kasih banyak. Semoga kalian
Movement is
semua
slick,
disehatkan.
the speed is slippery. The defence
akal
though
pikirannya.
able to hold on this time.
Carlos.
Can he finish?
2 added minutes has
That's a
been
sharp
indicated.
pass. And the counter is on. He's
Ayo,
picked his
Carlos,
way through.
Carlos.
Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. Mateus. And it's Lahm. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the
Kopi
first
dulu,
half.
Cuk.
Volunteers
Oh,
Well,
Stress
the
gitu,
pickings
tadi.
certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Welcome, thank you
And
yang
that's
udah
the start
join,
of another
udah
45 minutes.
masuk live stream.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names
apa
standing
ya,
up
aku
here.
nyong
At
apa
times they
gue?
didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nyong wae lah nyong wong Jawa.
Mateus. Messi.
Lau.
Lahm. And it's
Well.
Messi. And a chance!
Duh,
Well, there's the clearance.
nggak masuk, Cuk.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Park Ji-sung. And he welcomes it in. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough,
Carlos.
and he knows it.
Buka ke coy, ay. Mana ini tuh temen? Hey,
Out of play for a throw. Beckham. Indonesia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Rashford. Showing great feet there. And this is Park Ji-sung.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Griezmann touches it back. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Takes a shot!
Nice.
Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vinicius Junior.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Vinicius Junior.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lofted in, quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Messi! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rashford. And De Ligt. And it's Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, now this is some substitution, almost surreal, you've got to feel.
Well, we're all
Substitutions taking
delighted to
place.
see him, but we're not quite sure how he feels about not starting this.
Ini lanjut lagi Darko.